Hey, welcome back to the Cleanup Academy on YouTube. Today we're going to have a look at ChatGPT and I'm going to show you 5 things that you should be doing with ChatGPT for your cleaning company. The first thing you should be doing with ChatGPT for your cleaning company is using it to write documents for you that you don't already have. Time-consuming things like terms and conditions, employee handbooks, even contracts, and even if it's just to get a basis for something to tweak from, it is such a good use of your time. So, for example, check this out. Let me move myself. Write me a terms and conditions for my residential cleaning company. Ready? Boom. And what it's going to do is, it's going to write the terms and conditions for you. You don't have to do it yourself. It's also going to write it in a way where it's kind of legalese, right? It's going to write it as a terms and conditions document. Now, what you'll want to do is you'll want to go through this afterwards and add any additional clauses or any additional information in here. But essentially, it's doing it for me in real time. You don't need to go to an HR company and spend a bunch of money with them. You don't need to write it yourself and risk getting it wrong. Use this to create it for you. Like I said, even if you're going to tweak it from there, it's so much easier having this write this for you, and then you tweak it from there, then you make the changes. There's nothing worse than knowing you've got to write a terms and conditions and then you're just staring at a blank page. So let's do another command. Now, turn it into a terms and conditions for a carpet cleaning company. Right, and it will take the exact same terms and conditions, but now it's going to specify carpet cleaning. It's pretty incredible. So that's the first thing I'd recommend. Any documents you've got, let's try an employee handbook. Write me an employee handbook for a home cleaning company. Now, there's only so many characters it's going to give you, so you might need to do this in stages. Right, but let's see what it comes up with, and then we can continue what you were doing, right, when it gets to a certain number of characters. But this is going to give you so many ideas that you can run with. If this is not your forte, you don't love doing this sort of stuff, just get ChatGPT to do it for you. So that's number one. Another one is writing content for you. If you're not the kind of person that loves to sit down and write content, this is a great option. So you can see here, I've said, write me an article about why it's important to have a home cleaner and how having a home cleaner can save you time. And also it's great because you can spend that time doing things you enjoy. Make it conversational and witty. So I'm going to hit that, and now it's going to write an article for me all about that. This is something that you could post onto social media. This is something that you could post onto LinkedIn. You do have to be a little bit careful when it comes to blog writing, simply because Google's pretty sophisticated at figuring out, where did the information come from. But generally speaking, you could take this, then tweak it from there. There's so much you could do with this, but now it's just literally writing an article for me. I can proofread it and go through it and tweak things if I want to, but we've given it the direction. So this is a really, really good use of ChatGPT if you're not the kind of person that loves to write content. So number 3, I've taken the terms and conditions that we asked ChatGPT to write for us in the first video, and I've asked it to create an FAQ based on the terms and conditions. So I didn't even write the terms and conditions, and I've asked it to create an FAQ for a website or for a blog post or to send out to customers, or whatever it is, like whatever you want to use it for, mostly probably for the website. But it's now created an FAQ for the terms and conditions it created for you. And then you can go through this, you can add anything it's missed, or you could even feed it specific information. So if there was stuff you already had, maybe you already had a terms and conditions document about exactly how you operate, you could just take that terms and conditions document and feed it into ChatGPT and ask it to create an FAQ based on that. Pretty crazy. Number 4, we're going to ask it to write a price increase letter. And we can do this all sorts of stuff. We could write a letter about becoming VAT registered, for example. But here's what we're putting. And note the amount of context that I'm giving it. The more context we give it, the better it's going to write it for us because we're giving it more direction. So here, write me a price increase letter for my commercial cleaning clients. Acknowledge that the cost of living is increasing, minimum wage is rising, and although we don't want to increase our prices, we have to in order to keep providing the excellent quality of service that we're providing right now. Let's see what it comes up with. So already great. Would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support, your loyalty and support throughout the years. It's been a pleasure to provide you with exceptional cleaning service that meet and exceed your expectations. As you've been aware, the cost of living has increased rapidly over the past few years. We've also seen a rise in minimum wage, significantly impact on our business operations. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely incredible? We've always strived to provide to keep our prices competitive. We have reached the point we must increase our rates for providing you with a high quality service you can expect from us. It is worded so nicely. This is a fantastic price increase letter. So you should absolutely be using it to do this sort of thing for you. In fact, if you've already written something and grammatically it's not great, this is the other thing you could do. You could just chuck a load of notes down, even bullet points, and then feed it into ChatGPT and get it to do it for you. Price increase letters, anything like this, absolutely fantastic. You should be using it for this too. That's number 4. Number 5, get it to write scripts for you. So here, look, I'm not the biggest fan of cold calling, but I acknowledge that it can work sometimes, especially if you've got limited money, but you've got time on your hands. Being able to reach out to people is great. I think you'd be better off doing it on LinkedIn, personally. You know, I'm a big LinkedIn advocate, but let's see what it can do here. So let's get it to write a cold calling script for us. So I've put in here, write me a cold calling script for commercial cleaning that's fun, emotive, and engaging for the person on the receiving end of the cold call. Let's see what it comes up with. So here it is. How are you doing today? Great. I'm not just calling to talk about cleaning, I'm calling because I want to help you breathe easier, quite literally. Did you know the air quality of your office can have a big impact on your health and productivity? Dust, mold, and other contaminants can build up in the air ducts, cause allergies, headaches, and other health problems. Let's be honest, who wants to work in this? That's where we come in. I mean, this is probably a little bit too long. In fact, it's kind of just talking at somebody. So now structure it more like a calling script for sales. Let's see what happens if we just give it a little bit of extra. Here we go. So I've given it just a little bit more information. There you go. Qualifying questions. Fantastic. So again, the words that you put into it really makes an impact into how good the script is. Look at this, benefits. So it's broken it down into introduction, hook, qualifying questions, offer, benefits, closing. And it's even got a follow-up. Brilliant. And this is the kind of thing you should be using it for. Again, even if you don't go with this exact copy of it, even if you tweak it or you ask it for more details, because remember, you can keep feeding stuff into this. So we could say, make the script more punchy and to the point because people are very busy. Right? So let's put this back in and see what happens. Here's a punchier, more to the point cold calling script. Look, straight away, I'll get to the point. We provide this. Look at this. Immediately. So remember, just because it spat something out, it doesn't mean it's the finished one. We can always provide it more context and ask for something different. But it's knowing the commands to go with. But look, it's just created a cold calling script for us. And then we can test it. We can see if it's any good. I think it's okay from what I've seen. But this is the kind of stuff you should be using it for. Anything that requires... You know, if you have to sit down and think about something, or, hey, I mean, let's try something different. I guess this is a freebie. This is freebie number 6. Create a commercial cleaning proposal document for me based on 20 hours of cleaning per week at £20 per hour. Let's see what it comes up with. So this is kind of an email that you could send across or something. I think a proposal document should definitely have a bit more information in it. But, I mean, if you're just getting started and you really don't know what to send to people, this is a great option. Look, I do think that your proposal document should be a lot more thought through. It should be branded. It should look good. I'll probably do a whole video on proposal documents at some point. But if you really don't know what to send, if you're just getting started, look at this. You can, and again, it avoids that blank page situation where you're just staring at a blank page thinking, what do I say? So really great option. There's so many things you could do with this software, but I hope that's giving you some food for thought. There's 5 or 6 things that you should be using it for right now. They're very simple, and I guarantee you, in time, there'll be unbelievable amounts of things you can do with this. Anyway, I hope that's given you plenty of ideas for what you can use ChatGPT for right now in your cleaning business. There'll be some amazing things coming out. I've seen ChatGPT powering chatbots for your website. I've seen it creating custom emails, like literally sending them, being able to read emails coming in and being able to send emails based on information you feed it through some very clever automation. We'll probably do a load of videos about that another time. But this should give you enough to go by. And if you're looking to build a high profit, low stress cleaning business that can run without you, then you are in the right place. Subscribe to the channel. We've got loads of advice, tips, guidance for cleaning company owners just like yourself. Whether you're just getting started, whether you're turning over up to £5 million a year, then you're in the right place. We focus on systems. We focus on building your business with systems so that you can take a step back eventually. We focus on software. We focus on automation. We focus on really understanding the things that are working in your business and be able to double down on them. That's things like numbers and data, the things that most people go, oh my God, I really don't want to do that. We'll teach you how to do it in a way which feels fun, feels engaging, and it means that you'll finally understand your numbers in the business. So if you're the kind of person you're thinking, I really want to earn more in my cleaning business, but I don't want it to dominate my entire life. I want it to be able to give me a great quality of life, the kind that I always wanted when I started, then this is going to be the place for you. If you're interested to find out more about really what it is that we do and clients we've worked with, results we've gotten for them, 1, you'll find loads of videos on this channel. Secondly, head to cleanupacademy.com. There you'll find all the information about the courses that we offer, from our start course, our staff course, scale, and step back. We split everything down into 4 stages of growth. We've seen that time and time again. The cleaning company owners go through 4 stages of growth every single time. So we provide a course to master each stage of growth, get you to the next stage, and then eventually you can be like Joe, where he works literally 30 minutes a week. And you'll see in his YouTube shorts, he's all over the place. He's got a very transient lifestyle, which has been able to really be afforded to him because of his cleaning business. We scaled Gleam up to 7 figures, and then I left to get into coaching. Joe continued to push it. He sold Gleam Commercial, and he's still got Gleam Home. So absolutely incredible result that Joe's gotten, but that's what we help people to do. You can achieve exactly what Joe's achieved through hard work, of course. It took Joe probably 11 years, but that was because he made a lot of mistakes along the way, and I did too. But you can do it so much faster because we've been there. We've done it now. And we can say to you, well, definitely don't do that because that didn't work very well. Or you should put your time, your energy, your focus into these things. So we've had some absolutely incredible results as part of the Academy. You'll find them on this channel. If you head to cleanupacademy.com, you'll see a testimonials page, and you'll see it chocked full of video testimonials. You'll see it with loads of written testimonials. Those are screenshots from the Academy. Absolutely incredible results from so many people that we've had the absolute honor and privilege of working with. And those results are everyday people, just like you, cleaning company owners that started their business with a dream, that really want to have that lifestyle. We've been able to work with them to achieve so much. And they're in an amazing position now because of it. So if that's what you're looking for too, head to cleanupacademy.com. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.